Niner Empire. What's good? You know who it is. It's your boy, Jay in the Bay. The 49ers and Seahawks play this Sunday. You got two division rivals. Now you know what time it is, faithful. It's time to pontificate. As the 49ers and Seahawks meet in Seattle, the 49ers and Seahawks franchises are clearly going in two different directions. The Seahawks are losers of their last three straight games. Their offense isn't the same. The defense is historically bad. And the 49ers are the exact opposite. The 49ers have hit their stride. We've won 3 straight games. We're running the hell out of the ball. I believe the last 3 games we've run the ball 125 times. You know, that's smash mouth football. That's time of possession football. And the 49ers definitely will have some advantages on Sunday. It appears Russell Wilson is still recovering from the surgery he had on his middle finger. Unfortunately, Russell Wilson, over his last 3 games, he's only completing 55% of his passes, and the Seahawks offense has only mustered up 26 points. Clearly, this is not the same high-powered offense that we're used to seeing. They're without Chris Carson. Unfortunately, he's out for the rest of the year with a neck injury. The Seahawks offense right now is struggling to have a balanced offense since they're not able to run the ball since Chris Carson is hurt. Obviously, what's in Seattle's favor this Sunday is they're playing at home in front of the 12. That's going to be a raucous crowd. The Seattle Seahawks will play their hearts out in front of their home fans. They also have the stud wide receivers. They got Tyler Lockett. They got DK Metcalf. And Russell can still throw deep. It seems like when he's on the run, when he scrambles outside the pocket, that seems to be where he struggles the most as far as accuracy with throwing the ball. But don't mistake yourself. He can still sling the rock. And also, the Seahawks defense is one of the worst in the NFL. And you look at rushing yards allowed, passing yards allowed, total yards. It's just been a putrid performance all year for this defense. As I mentioned before, I feel the 49ers are meeting up with the Seahawks at the perfect time. I know 2 months ago, the Seahawks did beat the 49ers in Santa Clara. I think it was 28-21, but these teams are totally different space right now. The Niners have won their last 3 straight games. The Niners have rediscovered their identity, which is, running the ball, winning the time of possession, and causing turnovers on defense. The 49ers, I don't know if you've heard of him, running back Elijah Mitchell. The guy's pretty good. He's leading the team in rushing yards so far this year. He's an excellent rookie that we drafted out of the 6th round. Expect to see a lot of Elijah Mitchell and also Jeff Wilson Jr. I think those two will be, the most productive running backs on Sunday. And the Seahawks don't defend the run well. They're one of the bottom 10 teams in rushing yards allowed per game. Also, this pass defense is bad. The defensive line can't get after the quarterback. They're one of the least sacked, productive teams in the NFL. They can't get after the quarterback. So that makes the secondary's job even harder. I think this offense on Sunday for the 49ers will flourish. The Seahawks' only chance to win this game is the man under center. He's been there for the past, 11 years. That's Russell Wilson. But it doesn't seem like he's the same quarterback. Seems like that middle finger on his throwing hand is still bothering him. But I think that's the only chance the Seahawks have at winning this game. They do have the stud receivers, but our secondary has been playing its best over the last month. The game plan on Sunday is simple. Number 1, the 49ers, we got to establish the run. The Seahawks are not good at defending the run. They're one of the bottom 10 run defenses in the NFL. The 49ers, over the last 3 games, have, carried the ball at least 35 plus times per game. And this is how we've been able to defeat teams. Elijah Mitchell, Jeff Wilson Jr. I know Deebo Samuel is out, but I think the running game will still be fine. We're going to establish the running game and win in the trenches up front. Number 2, Jimmy G will have to make some throws, especially on 3rd down. He's been really successful in this area over the last month, and I think that will continue against the Seattle Seahawks' porous pass defense. As I mentioned before, the Seahawks do not get after the quarterback well. What this means for Jimmy G and the offense is he will have a clean pocket to throw from, and he will have multiple seconds to look to the right, and look to the left to find his open receiver. Over the last 3 games, the 49ers have forced 6 turnovers against opponents. I think this will continue. I think we should be able to get at least 1 turnover. I love seeing Josh Norman and his peanut punching the football out of receivers' hands and getting the ball back to the offense. This defense is playing its best football of the year. There's no question about that. We will be without Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, but Azeez has stepped up and he's filled in, pretty well. I mean, you couldn't ask Azeez to play better. Also, I expect Talanoa Hufanga to probably play a little bit of linebacker. Talanoa Hufanga plays best when he's close toward the line of scrimmage. I like the 49ers to win this game 31-21, and all the 49ers need to do is continue playing consistent football that we've been playing over the last month. Running the ball, winning the time of possession, winning the turnover battle, and not beating ourselves over with dumb penalties. If we do those 4 things, the 49ers will continue this win streak to 4 games and will also beat a division opponent in their house. So, faithful Niner Empire. What do you guys think of my prediction? Let a brother know. You know it in them comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Go Niners.